Support for Another Round comes from Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com today for a domain experience that's transparent and easy to set up. Just make sure you enter offer code Another Round at checkout to get 10% off. Make your next move with Squarespace.
All right, young Tracy.
Thank you. Thank you, young whomever in the house.
I forgot your delightful rap name.
Young whomever is...
Young whomever?
Yeah, I'm still working on my mixtape.
Hi, everyone. I'm Heben.
I'm Tracy.
And this is a shot. Shot.
We should have done actual shots. We didn't think this through.
No, we shouldn't have.
Nope. Everybody's saying no.
So what's a shot, Tracy?
Control.
I feel like we haven't had one of these in a minute.
We haven't. A shot is a small little bite-sized little jolt of Heben and Tracy and whomever else is in the studio.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll just be an interview. Sometimes it'll be us getting drunk and talking with our friends, which is what's gonna happen today.
Yes.
Who are our friends in the studio today?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Nichole Perkins is back in the building.
AKA Nicole's Nicky Nook in the house. Hi, Nicole. Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How
You
are
just
you?
got real country. Do you know that?
It's coming out.
I'm so happy you're here. Nicole's a writing fellow here at BuzzFeed. Also, we have Aaron Edwards in the building. Who is Aaron Edwards? Friend of the show, one. Get it together. Former BuzzFeed colleague and now works at The Outline where he is making all the things.
Making all the things.
Hi, Aaron.
Apps and
How
stuff.
y'all doing?
Apps and news.
We miss you so much. What I miss most is that since Aaron has left BuzzFeed, there's nobody to walk around and just sing random black gospel songs to me.
You know you can always call me and I'll come over.
I know, but it's just different, you know?
I feel you.
You know what you should embrace?
Good days.
That.
Everybody looked at me like,
I got beans, greens, ham, lamb, hog, chicken. You name it.
Well, I'm excited for this week's episode. The reason we want to do this shot basically is sometimes it's just like, okay, Trump is too much. Everything's too much. I don't want to talk about nothing. I just want to kick it with my friends and talk to them and feel good and enjoy brown
bullshit.
people and, you know, everything.
I'm here for you.
There's so much is happening, you guys.
Sometimes you just need to feel happy. You don't feel happy today.
Yo, have y'all been at any protests or anything?
No, I don't. I can't do crowds like that. So I just kind of throw up a fist and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Word.
But, yeah.
Throw up a fist and keep it moving.
Like, y'all go ahead. Y'all got this.
I'm also not a huge crowds person, but you know, there's many ways to protest too.
Yeah.
Just by existing sometimes is enough. But
Just being black and alive is revolutionary. I feel you. You know what else is revolutionary? Black laughter and friendship and happiness.
Oh, that was
know.
so cute, Tracy.
very
So
special.
let's have some friendship and happiness. So what we're going to do today is we're going to sip some drinks. We can hear the drinks in the stew.
Hey, that
Everybody's
rum
ready.
is smooth.
We got rum and coke. We got bourbon and coke. We have some
I
very
just have
dramatic
bourbon and
sips. Oh, we have straight bourbon because
Yes.
okay. So we are going to play Pew 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 with friends.
With friends.
Oh.
Pew, pew, pew with friends. This is Pew, pew, pew with friends.
Okay.
All right.
With
Do
the
not
vocals?
encourage this.
Yes. We are here to encourage you to
Just
do
trying
all
to
of
find the
your
note
worst
with you. Find the note.
things. Looking for it in the daytime with
She's
a flashlight.
off key. She's a little off key.
But you know what? The Lord is in the heart.
Okay.
So we just gotta sing a song. Okay. Let's
Y'all-
answer some questions.
Did you guys watch Get Out?
Not yet.
I did.
Have you ever been the black person a white person is bringing home?
Interesting.
What can you
It does not necessarily
elaborate on bringing home? Because
Like
in some
to-
situations, sure, but not family wise.
Home to like a family, like
keep it
where
PG.
in which you would be introduced to said white person's family.
No, that is never. I've never been brought home by a white person.
Well,
I don't
you know
think-
what? You just hang in there because one day God's gonna smell on you. It's in the cards for you.
I think it also works with like friendship, like just meeting your white friend's family.
Right. Well, I grew up in Atlanta. I lived in New York and grew up in Atlanta when I was 11. After I was 11, and so when I was in Atlanta, like all my friends were pretty much white. So like going home with my friends meant meeting all their white families. So
Do you remember the first time you met a white family of one of your friends?
Baby's first white family.
That's real.
oh my God, I honestly can't remember. No, New York's a pretty diverse place. When I first like grew up here as a young kid, so I would see white people, black people, brown people, pink people.
See, I feel like I remember my first whites.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was this police officer. His name was Bud. Bud the
This
policeman.
sounds like the beginning of a hate crime.
He was actually really, really nice. So Bud, I think, used to patrol the neighborhood that me and my family lived in before we moved out of that neighborhood. And that sounds like we moved on up to like out of the hood, but we just went to a different part of the hood, so we're still in there. But there's a picture of me at like barely like walking around in his arms. And once I became radicalized, when I became like annoying Black Power Tracy, I was like, no one must ever see this picture of me in a white cop's arms, ever. But
In a white cop's arms.
I mean,
Wow.
first of all, there's a white person. Plus, he's a cop. My street cred is like over.
Sounds like an Alicia Keys track gone wrong.
You know what? You're right.
In a white cop's arms, found myself looking in a white cop's arms.
You got too much range. It's not a very good.
I know. It's rude a little bit.
But I think, yeah, my first white family was a white cop's family. It was very nice.
What about you, Nichole?
Can I put in a request for you to tell a story?
What story?
The story you had met a certain somebody and somebody in his family was like, show her this picture.
What?
Oh, right. So it's a Jewish guy, white Jewish guy, and his brother is married to a Black woman. And so he was the guy that I'm seeing, let's just say that, he was telling, his
Keeping
brother and his
company with.
sister-in-law about he's going to go on a date with me and stuff. And so the sister-in-law was like, show her my picture so she'll see that you're down and that you know
No,
how
you're
to...
not the first.
Right. And that, that
Yeah.
you know how to be around Black people.
You know
or
how to
whatever.
act.
Yeah.
Did that give you any comfort?
No, I thought it was strange. I really did.
Why?
Like, I don't know. It's just like you don't need to prove yourself that way. Because even though he has
He
a
shouldn't
Black...
have done it in earnest. He should have said this. My sister-in-law told me to say this.
Yeah, like, girl,
Yeah, I mean, he
it up.
kind of, lightened it up or whatever. But see, this is the thing, though. Just because, you have that Black friend, that Black family member or whatever, you can still say ignorant shit because...
Right, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, later, he was like, he's paid me a little compliment or whatever. And I was like, oh, you're making me blush. This was over text. And I was like, oh, you're making me blush. And then he said, the current president and me wonders if you can blush. So I was just like silent for a real long time.
Wait, the what in him?
The current president, meaning the racist in him, wonders if I can blush.
He identifies as having an inner Trump, is what you're saying.
Yes.
And y'all still hanging out.
Yes.
Wow. That's real.
Let's get into this.
That's real.
If he has an inner Trump, that means that he has the potential to say a lot of fucked up shit. So, like, what is the line for you? Like, what can you take and what can't you from this person?
So that I honestly feel like he was being sincerely ignorant, not racist ignorant, not purposefully.
He just didn't know.
He didn't know. But at the same time, I later asked him, have you dated Black women before? Because some of the shit you're asking me is real brand new. Because our first date, I had twists, Senegalese twists. And the second date, my hair was natural. So he was like, how did you get what happened with your hair? So I had to explain.
I hate catching people in the intermediary
No.
periods.
What mysticism is at play?
And then he's like, so if your hair is straightened, is it going to be as long as it was in the twist? And I was like, no, that's extra hair. It's extension. So I had to explain all that.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, what exactly is the depth of his knowledge of Black women that he dated.
See, that's why I just feel like I've gone on dates with white men before. I feel like in my head that's what the whole thing would be, like me having to explain like the very like base and basic parts of myself, and I don't know how I'm 30 some odd years old. I got shit to do. Love and Hip Hop comes on in 10 minutes. I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you why my hair is longer today than it was yesterday. I can't.
Sometimes I don't
thoughts?
mind. Sometimes I do.
Well, I pretty much exclusively date Black men.
Hi.
Like,
One time for the revolution.
I'm very open to anybody, and I really am okay with exploring many avenues of love and interest and all that kind of stuff. But
I see you.
at the end of the day, it's like a Love and Hip Hop
Love and Hip Hop,
episode.
right.
Oh my
Speaking of,
gosh.
At the end of the day. Kirk and I need to talk about what he's going to do to bring home some money while I'm not working for these kids. No, at the end of the day, I just I'm drawn to people who can see me for me, who really get it. So I don't know. I can't say that I have had that experience, but I can't also say that I would really entertain it totally. Like I would probably find my way out of it.
Yeah.
personally. But it's also a very different dynamic when it's like a black woman and a white dude. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of different things come up there.
You got
and then-
race shit and gender shit, and it's just
It's such an awkward time to date.
it is.
Yeah, it really is.
This white guy I went on 4 dates with, he took a rain check on a date, and I was like, okay, here he go again. Not knowing where he's at with me or like what he's trying to do. And he took a rain check to go to a Black Lives Matter protest.
Wow.
And I was like,
Plot
this
Right?
Black Life matters, and she wants to go to the movies.
Right.
And eat some popcorn and go on a bad date. Nice, corny date.
Wait, did he invite you to come with him?
Right. Like, how did he tell you he was going to a Black
Right.
Lives Matter protest as opposed to going on a date with you?
See, this would have been the end for me. I'd have been like, you got too much to prove. Way too much to prove.
It was he didn't bring it out like it was a badge. Like, here's the thing I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like, how could you not see the connection? What Black Lives Matter is fighting for is for me to go to the movies unbothered, okay? And not anxious and like not in a crowded space.
Also, you
with the
spending your money on a black woman is
reparations.
helping the revolution.
Give your money
directly.
to women.
Yes.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have gone to a Black Lives Matter protest, okay?
Right,
I'm
right.
just saying,
But today.
do that on your own time, okay? We had a date.
Not mine. Not on mine. Support for Another Round comes from Squarespace. With Squarespace, you get a unique domain experience that's simple to set up and an all-in-one platform to help you create a beautiful website. Which brings me to a game of Would You Rather Internet Edition. And here is where we invite Tyler Sorensen from BuzzFeed's creative department into the studio to ask me one hard Would You Rather question about the internets. Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Tracy.
What's up?
Not much. I have your question, though, if you want to
Let's
answer
do
that.
it. Let's do it.
Here it is. It's, would you rather your employer see your search history or your parents?
Easy answer. I would rather have my employer see my search history because I can blame it on working for a company as strange as BuzzFeed. Like, oh, I had to look up this very embarrassing thing because I'm researching it for a post. But I would have no excuses for my mom. I mean, I guess it could have been just be like, no, it's for work.
So you don't really care who
I
sees
don't care.
it. Okay.
Show it to the world. Get your unique domain today at squarespace.com. If you sign up for a year, the domain is completely free, and you can also save 10% off your first purchase with the offer code Another Round, as in the title of the wonderful show that you are listening to right now. Make your Make your next move with Squarespace. What was your nickname as a child? I didn't have a good nickname. My mom calls me Sweet Pea.
Aw.
I grew up in a Jamaican household. So
Bumbaclots.
Okay.
Is that offensive?
I really
This
hope
is how we greet each other.
my family is not walking around the house calling me a bumbleclot. Wow. Can you imagine?
I was trying to relate.
It's called Child Protective Services.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
So my
me.
family, when they said my name, wasn't a nickname really. They would just say Heron. And so my cousins would make fun of me because I had a really big afro when I was little.
Oh.
And so my cousins would be like, they call him Heron because he has a lot of hair on.
Oh, baby Earl.
That is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
That's
It
adorable.
was just Aaron, which sometimes came out like Aaron.
Uh-huh. Nichole, what about you?
My family. Okay. My name is Nichole,
Hi, Nichole.
Hi.
Welcome.
and my nickname is Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
And my family would call me Nikki Poo. But I couldn't say Nikki Poo, so then it became Nissy Poo.
Aww.
And so then it became Nissy. So
So cute.
any moment somebody's going to call me all of those.
Do you get offended if people outside of your family call you Nissy?
Yes.
Okay, that's good for me to know.
Did your family ever call you Nissy, like when they were scolding you or something? Because that sounds like a really great name to yell when you're like pissed off at a kid.
Oh man.
No.
No? Oh, well. Well, my family was not calling me Bumbleclot, so we're even.
I'm very glad that they do not.
Young Bumbleclot, get down here.
So bomba. Heben.
I feel like all Ethiopians had the same 5 nicknames.
Ooh, what are they?
If you're the baby of the family, you're baby. Another one is like hodie. That's my sister. That means like of my stomach, of my
That is a poem.
you know.
Ethiopians are so extra. I swear.
We are a dramatic people. Everything
womb.
of my womb is basically what it is. Hodie.
Oh my God.
Hod is your stomach.
Of my garden.
I'm mamie, which is just like
Like little mama.
a little bit.
Oh, little mama.
It's like adding what is the suffix in Spanish for making something smaller? Just like my little girl.
Do you
Mini me.
Yeah.
Do you
Mini
know
me.
that I'm gonna call you little mama for the rest of your life?
Please do not.
Yeah, I don't have any control over it. It's just, it's done.
Alrighty then.
Would you rather watch a tape of your parents having sex or have your entire office watch a tape of you having sex?
Is my face covered in the
No.
video?
Everybody
That's a
knows it's
very
you.
easy answer, and that's definitely to watch my parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I can do what I need to do to like move on from that. I don't want anyone else to have to be
I
burdened
go to a
with the process
therapist.
of like moving on from
I
seeing me having
really
sex.
don't think I could watch my parents. I don't think I could do that.
I'd just be like, oh shit, that's what y'all did? Okay. Wow. Interesting.
Nicole?
Nicole's
No,
thinking.
yeah, I don't think I could watch my parents. I remember I was traumatized walking in on them as a little girl.
Tell a story. Tell a story. Tell
No,
a story.
it was
What
just
happened?
nothing. They went into the room, and I saw that my mom's legs were up.
Oh.
Wait.
The more you talk about this, the more I'm like, I'm taking back my answer.
Can you do a flip?
On the
No.
Hey,
How the
I
hell
can do
you think you got here?
it.
I cannot.
No. They were under the cover, but her legs were up, so there was like basically a tent. Oh,
How old were you?
Mom,
I
what are you
was-
doing in that fort?
I was probably 5.
I'm sorry.
No, that's kind of what it was. That's
Ooh,
kind
play
of what,
some. Can I come in the house? Is it a game?
I was like maybe 4 or 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
I
you would
still remember it.
you would rather have everybody in your office watch you having sex?
They're adults. They'll get over it.
They might be impressed. That's what I'm making on because I would rather have everybody see me in action versus.
I would have to say yeah to that. Yeah, they can watch me.
Which would you rather see?
Oh, I say coworkers.
So you would rather have your coworkers see you have sex?
Yeah. I'll live with that.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I won't make eye contact with them ever again.
Ooh, Nichole, you and I were talking about this at home when at least I was far past the legal limit for everything.
Yes.
So you and I are very, very scary when it comes to drugs, meaning that like we
Right.
don't do too much. You know, we're not
Right.
trying to snort nothing. We're not trying to inject nothing.
Right.
You know, but we were having a conversation about like who would you smoke crack with, like crack
Oh
cocaine.
my god.
Actual crack
Like
cocaine.
who would get you to do it?
Who would you agree be like, yes, I will do this with/for you? My answer was Andre 3000.
I have a very controversial answer to this.
Who/what? For who?
I would do crack with Donald Trump because I would
got that
expose his
good.
ass immediately after. With
Both of y'all is on
videos.
crack. Like, how you gonna remember?
No. Here's how it would go down.
Okay.
Donald Trump
What's good?
hits me up. He's like, Aaron, let's do some crack. Screenshot. Show up to Trump Tower. Go up to his little penthouse thing.
Where the crack at?
Pulls out the crack. I have a video cam
Right.
on my person, on my body, recording everything going on. I'm like,
Okay.
let's say the N-word a few times. Like, see what happens there. Got that on camera.
Got him.
I'm like,
Got him.
let's just between us pals. Like, what do you actually think about black people? Like,
Right.
We're kind of weird, aren't we? Like, just a little.
You see my hair? Like, what even?
Like, what
What
this,
even is this?
man? You know? Everything on camera. That shit's
Got
going
this
on.
whole
mine
shit planned
immediately.
Okay. So last question, and we're gonna wrap it up. Favorite cuss word / cussing phrase / general expletive. Heaven, go.
Fatherfucker.
Wow.
Throw that out there. It really changes up
It
the
should be a
conversation.
thing. You're right. Okay, Nicole.
Why are you so appalled? Why are you fucking your mother? Exactly.
Why you cool with that?
Exactly.
But you upset with this?
Fuck.
Okay. Solid. Aaron.
I love wanker.
Ooh.
Is this your
Bring the Brits in.
the inner part of you that is British?
Yes, definitely.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry.
Brits also
Are you gonna do the
useful
accent?
No,
cunt.
no,
I
don't.
think the
I like
cunt-
cunts.
I do not.
I
I
like.
don't. I can't about it. And here's the reason. When I was in high school, it has since been brought to my attention that this is not like the origin of the word. But when I was in high school, I got it in my head that the C word, like I can't even say it. The C word is a word that during like colonial times, like the whole like settler shit or whatever. I'm drunk, so I can't think of years.
Speak
but
on
like, Aaron, don't do that. But that was a word that white people used for indigenous women. Really, that's not true. But my introduction to the word was one of like, oh, this is a racist term. So I just can't even like.
We need better racial epithets.
We need better slurs for white people. Ooh, what's your favorite slur for white people? Can I go first? Mine is au fait. I think we need to bring it back. What does it mean? I don't fucking know.
I learned that phrase through an ex who I used to say that all the time, but it's a Ethiopian like exasperation to say ufe.
Oh.
So slightly different. But he was like, "What are you saying?"
What you call me?
I like just white, where you pronounce like
Yeah.
Migos does.
I love Twitter.
Okay.
So do I. I mean, same.
Just gonna bring that back.
What just happened?
I don't know. Aaron just loves Twitter and wants to know.
I love the Twitter parlance for white people, which is
white
YT people or Y people.
White people. Can you-
WYPIPO.
Okay.
White
I'm into
people.
Because they haven't quite caught on to it yet.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, you can't use it. Please don't. But it's a nice way to just slyly discuss them.
I have a friend who used to call them, what is the numerical code?
2520.
Yes.
Y is the 25th letter of the alphabet. And T is the 20th letter.
You know that meme of the lady looking at the like math equation? That is literally me right now.
It is, y'all. I can see
Yo,
it.
Dan Brown who?
Yeah, that woman looked so confused. And I'm like, she don't know.
She's like, Jesus.
Wait, Tracy, what does your niece call white people?
Oh my God, my niece. My second to youngest niece, when she was like, she's about to go into the 9th grade now, but like when she was like little, like 10 years old, 10 and younger, she would call black people members and white people non-members.
That is
I love
amazing.
it. I
Yo,
love
we should
it.
make members jackets.
We should. Members only, if you will.
I will allow it.
Wait, I have two really
Okay.
old school ones.
Oh, snap. Honky,
what?
jive sucker, crack a pig.
Close.
Jivesicles? Oh my God. I'm using that tomorrow. What's up, Jivesicles? Y'all ready to make some content?
Please roll up in your office, say that, record it, and send it to me.
Step into a meeting. All right, Jivesicles. Got some things I need to say. Q1 reports are up. Things are looking good.
I love this, man. We need more of these.
Y'all, this was a blast and a delight.
Exactly what my spirit needed.
Yes, listen, I just needed to laugh with my friends.
And make fun of white people.
Yeah, and have some drinks.
The family that roasts white people together.
Stays together. Amens. Everybody, please follow our dear Nichole Perkins on Twitter at Tennessee Whiskey Woman. That's TN Whiskey with an E and woman. Follow Aaron on Twitter at Aaron M. Edwards. That's Aaron with 2 A's. An M with 1 M.
You can follow
Edwards
Tracy's
with
drunk
1 E.
ass at Broken with Poverty.
Yo, I should reserve the handle Tracy's drunk ass. I might do that today.
And you can follow me on the tweets.
Yeah.
On the twats. At Heben Nigatu.
You nasty. That's your problem.
On the twats. Cunt.
Shout.
I'm sorry.
That's so beautiful. That was so good.
Yo, Aaron, would you like to be the guest air horn?
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Okay, are you ready?
The honor.
No
would
pressure.
be all
Okay,
mine. Ready?
here we go.
Okay.
Shout out to the Pod Squad. Hey. This episode was produced. Nichole, you okay? Go ahead.
Y'all so cute.
Was produced by Nina Patek and Julia Ferlin with editorial oversight from Ilora Kagan and Meg Kramer. Shout out to our in-house music producer type people. Jean Gray, you can follow her on Twitter at Jean Greasy, and Don Will of the Almighty Tanya Morgan. You can follow him at Don Will. Email us, tweet us, or twat us, or Facebook us at Another Round on all of the things. Rate us on iTunes. Tell a friend. Be nice. Ooh.
Bring some of this goodness into someone else's
Wow.
life. Like, why
Listen,
not? Why not?
if
What
you
doing?
love somebody, like, why wouldn't you enrich their lives and be like, hey,
If you love something, give it a podcast.
subscribe to the newsletter. You can do that at BuzzFeed.com/anotherround/newsletter. Aaron is folding up some tissue like an old lady in church. I just want everybody to know that.
It's been a long service.
Ooh, ain't it though?
But we got a word.
Ain't it? Drink some water, take your meds, call your person. Thank y'all so much. Please come back and hang out.
Yes.
Always.
Yay!
I be having weird ass dreams.
Yeah,
Like they'll discontinue Cinestics.
that's crazy.
This got really deep.
Did you see RuPaul's Drag Race last night?
Of course I did.
It blew my mind.
It's all I ever talk about, and I can't find anybody to talk about it with, so I am so thankful that you're here.
I mean, you have become my RuPaul's Drag Race soulmate, and I am thrilled that we have a new podcast at BuzzFeed called The Library, where this is all we talk about.
Here, it truly is RuPaul's best friend race.
I could not agree with you more. So join us every Saturday as we recap the latest episode of Season 9 and gag over TV's best reality show.
Tune in wherever you find your podcasts.